I just tasted one sample that we received from China, and I noticed one thing that I would like to share with you. So here we have three teas that have a lot in common. This one here, this one, and this one. Now this last one is just some rest, but never mind, that's not a big issue for us. We are going now to brew them to show you something. They are all black tea, they are all Fengqing Hongcha from Yunnan. I'm sourcing tea for Nanoshan these days, and we received a sample of Fengqing that I wanted to consider for the shop, but I noticed something that I didn't like. Look at the shades of the color of the three of them. You have very pale, darker, and here even darker. I will put now in these cups these two teas. So we have this one here, the most recent one.
This smells like yeast.
Yes, I thought the same.
Yeast.
I thought the same.
Yeah.
Caroline is speaking about the first. When I drank it, I thought it yeast. It's a pity I didn't save. Okay, so now if we look at these two, I want to show you one thing. And it is the following. This one here has a very red color. You have a tiny bit of a yellow rim all around. But if you see that yellow rim is not much pronounced. If I didn't tell you, you probably wouldn't have noticed it. It is just a tiny bit there. Now, if we look at this one, this is way more yellow than that one. And also the yellow on the side here is much more pronounced. And this, to me, is an indication that the second tea was not oxidized properly. So they cut the oxidation too short. Now, in some cases, it's okay. You get a little bit of a fresher, slightly unripe taste, like an unripe orange, let's say, that sometimes is okay, but usually this is not really wanted. So I had a situation in the past where I had it with a Dian Hong that we ended up buying for Nanoshan that I really liked in there, but it was this, the classic golden bud Dian Hong. Well, here we have a Fengqing, a darker tea that to me shouldn't have that note. Now, I don't know.
Does it mean it doesn't age as well? Or,
It deteriorates faster over time also,
yeah.
because it's not completely true oxidized. If that makes sense. So now, I think that tea has a good aroma, has potential, but somehow these, I don't know if you taste this unripe.
I taste a bit like it could be a bit of like slightly more oolong taste, but not, yeah.
It's and by the way, if we look at the first one, that's also, well, the leaves is also kind of greenish. I want to steep the first one a bit longer. And maybe we also then have a look at the dry leaves, and you can see a bit better what I'm talking about. So this is the first one, and it's a little bit green, the leaves, if you look at those here. That's the second one. There is also a tone of green to my eyes, and this is the third one where I see that much less. This one here is a bit green. That's even greener maybe, I mean these two, and this is a bit darker. We didn't say that, but Fengqing Hongcha is the black tea you like the most, right?
Yeah.
So she had quite a few. So this is the second one now, yeah? And look how much green do you see there in the border.
I wouldn't call it green, but yeah.
It's a gray green to me.
Gray.
Yeah. Oh no, I wanted to get the same. You still like it?
So now the floral notes are a bit gone in the middle one, but you can taste more maltiness. And this is a bit more similar to other black teas where you have this maltiness. like by steeping it longer, I feel it becomes more of a black tea than
than before.
Mm.
Anyway, that's all we wanted to show you. Thanks for watching, and we will see you at the next short video. Caroline, you just noticed something. What did you notice?
So actually the one we were talking about that seems not totally black, actually, now that I think about it, you know, this taste afterwards, if you've already tasted Oriental Beauty, and there's this, at the end there's this a bit soapy note, but that makes it, makes it light. That's exactly what you can taste there. So this is why it has maybe, yes, some small similarities with an oolong, but I really like it because I love Oriental Beauty as well. So
Caroline, do you think we should feature this tea?
I like it. Okay, of course, maybe there could be issues with if you don't drink it like in the coming years, and we're thinking about keeping it for longer, but I actually enjoy the taste. I think it's my favorite.
It's your favorite of the three. So guys, I made this video to actually show you how to discard the tea. We tried 3 different tea. Caroline is the one that liked the most. This tea would feature a price of about 22 euros per 50 gram, more or less. Kind of affordable for this type of tea. And yeah, the question is, what should we do? Should I buy a small batch so that you can try it? Give me the answer, and yeah, I will follow whatever you say. Let's do like that.
I think it's a great tea for beginners because it's not very bitter, it's sweet, it has floral notes. So if you are planning to introduce friends to tea, I think this is not too, yeah, I think it's a good tea to start with.
So maybe a good tea for the tea ambassadors. Yeah?
I think so, yeah.
And this time, bye-bye for real.